What's up, family and friends? Welcome to the Woke Nation, our nation of factual truth, where we feel free to share knowledge and spread the knowledge of factual truth without fear, without favor, and without faint. Where we encourage us to live our lives and live it well through the knowledge of factual truth because it's our lives. And personally, I encourage you and myself to enjoy your life wherever you are living. Let no one take your joy. Let no one intimidate you. Let no one make you feel inferior to them. There is no God above you. There is no person above you. There's nothing above you. Okay, so know yourself and walk in your path. You were born to live, explore, and enjoy life. You weren't born to worship. You weren't born to serve. You are not a slave. You are a human being. You are not a creature. You are a human being. So live humanly. I want to continue in my issue with my family members. So today I want to play all their recordings, the recordings they did before I started responding. So they did this. Um, it's only the last one that will be after my response. That my lousy younger sister Adobe in Aba. So she responded. Then I want to play all of them. So it started with my fagot younger brother, Ifani Jimmy Carter or Eze, who is currently living in Spain. He's the first voice. That's him, the first voice recorded. So I'm sharing this with us. One of the reasons I want to share this also is because many Africans, woke Africans, those who say they are no longer Christians, they are no longer Muslims, and stood their ground, their family members rose against them. I am not that poor. Like some woke Africans are poor, and their family members who are Christians or Muslims using that against them. Okay, so maybe they are representing the poor woke Africans. I'm representing not the poor woke Africans. So my family members cannot do anything to me, no matter how they try to do it. So I'm not looking for them to give me anything. They have been the one, looking to me to give them things, which, I've been sharing. And in this video, in these voice recordings, you can hear them. So please listen. You can also be the judge. And I'm not hiding it because I'm not a hypocrite. Okay? And I will never allow anyone who is hypocrite to be in my circle or to be close to me. Okay, here is the first one. This first one is from my fagot younger brother. Remember, I'm their elder. We are nine children, nine men and women, but I am the first. I am I'm greater than all of them. I am better than all of them. I am wiser than all of them. I am nicer than all of them. And that's hurt them a lot. Okay, here, the first one. It's mostly in Igbo language. Okay?
Biko na eji m ohere ahụ sị ka m kelekwa unu ọzọ na mbọ niile unu gbara enyemaka onye ọbụla nyere ma ndị nyere aka financially ma ndị nyere aka morally ma ndị nyere aka physically ekele dịrị unu niile enwe kebụkebụ nna nụ na mụ kwachara ozu nna m after 2-3 days Shedrack elu asa chọrọ igburu unu ehi ka asa chọrọ igburu unu anụ na ọ ga-abụ ihe ihere ma enwe onye ọbụla sobere Shedrack ịghọta because mmụọ bụ blood ya dị my wave na ọ lọtara Nigeria because Shedrack nọ n'ọhụrụ wife for more than 5 years ọ kpọnụbeghị mpa anyị na phone on my so that is a surprise na-anụkwa kebụkebụ na ọ chọrọ ime ịkpọkọta ụlọ ka ghọta m onye na-aga ka anyị na gịnị ka onye na-aga eme biko na anyị ncha uche anyị dị na ihe ọ bụla anyị na-eme anyị agụrụ anaghị agụ anyị ịghọtago akwadokwa eme ya ahụ ịghọtago m nwe ife anyị akwadoghị ya ejighị m ewepụta millions of naira kwacha nna m even unu wetakwuru enwere nke unu wetara unu nsokwu wee kwa bịa na ya achị Amerịka lọkpọkwa unu mitin gịnị ka ọ ha na-akpọrọ unu biko sọpọtụkwa anya biko na onye ọbụla n'ọrụ onwe ya onye atụpụkwana ya ọnụ aka m adịkwa na nke ahụ daalụ na ife anyị na-ekwu onye nwe ngozi unu niile.
Now, here, if he spoke Igbo, in it. But if you listen, let me say about him, I've been saying this also since I had this voice recording. Like he didn't support me. I never asked him to support me. I didn't ask any of them a dime. He lied about saying he's the one that buried his father. He's in Spain. He hasn't been to Nigeria for many years. For many years, he hasn't seen his father. But he's saying that for 5 years, I've not called my father. Only 5 years, so that's since 2018, when I started spreading the knowledge of factual truth. And I told my father then that it is me paying their house rent. He said, no, it is God. I say, until you acknowledge that I am the one paying the rent and not paying anything. My mother has been calling me on that and that, even I think in April, my mother called me, and we talked. She was asking me for money for hospital. I said, I'm not giving you any money for hospital since there is God and Jesus who heals. So, but they just come against me. Now, if you come against me because I did not send money for hospital and you say that I abandoned my parents, okay, how about their God and their Jesus? Why are you not against their God and Jesus, who can do all things? I never say I can do all things. I never say I am their God. But if their God is Jehovah Jireh, if their God is the provider, so why are you still worshiping the God that failed to heal your parents or keep them healthy? But you are attacking me, who has been helping them for years. Only lately, when I said I no longer continue with that lie, you come against me. And this idiot spoke with me 21st May. Our father died 23rd May. And I was the one that reached out to him on 23rd May, telling him, have you heard that our father died? He said he saw my younger sister post that on Facebook, was talking about that. Then he ceased talking to me till today. He didn't talk to me. The next thing I heard was this voice recording you all heard. The second one is from Martin Atuebu. He's among our kinsmen, so he's living in Onitsha. Very lousy guy too. Let me say something about him, why he's personally against me, because I have trashed their God and I've dealt with him. One time he said, if I come back to Nigeria, he will come and do something. I came to Nigeria and he was coming. He immediately entered my compound and saw me walking out. He turned around and get away. He did not do anything. One time maybe one of his nephews said that, because I'm in America, if I come back to Nigeria, we see. I came back to Nigeria, I now see it. I was looking for that guy. He did not show up. They run their mouth online, but offline, I'm above them. Even just physically seeing me, they cannot stand. They know who I am. I have never lived a private or hidden life all my life. Never. Everybody know me, even when I was little, a teenager, adult. Now everybody know me. I'm not a hidden person. I'm not somebody you cannot say, oh, I don't know that person. I have not heard about him, especially in my village. So this is Martin Atuebu. He injected himself into it because I just asked my kinsmen to come. I want to talk to them. When the chairman of the kinsmen asked me, why are you inviting the kinsmen? I said, because I want to tell them who I am. Now that my father is late, I wanted to tell them that I don't have anything to do with any religious or Christian anything. That's what I tell the guy. So the guy made the honest announcement. Then that's how my younger brother came attacking me. And this Martin you're about to hear here.
ọtụtụ ọma na ụmụnna m ndị ụmụ amụrụ ozochana gbachana nwunye anyị onye amazụ anyị nụkwa n'olugo na nwata achọghị na nwere onye ụmụ amụrụ bụ ofeke kama ihe mee na ewu na aghọtara na ihe chairman anyị ji wee kwe n'okwu abụ na eti ozizi ọgaranya igburu ukpe ekere bukọrọ ọgaranya mana asị ịgba ajụpụta ọgaranya nke a ka ihe ha eme ọ ka ọ ghara ịbụ na maka na nsị agha nọ n'afọ esi usi ihe mere o ji wee mfid o jikwa okwu awụ ka a ghara ịsị na o kwuru na ekwuru okwu enweghị onye kwuru mana ọ dị sem enwere onye ṅụrụ mmiri ọfụma mfụrụ ụdị ihe mere ihe a ma o nwere idea ihe na-eme ga-awụ ọsị na ọ na-ejebe nwanne ya nwoke rapụ bute eze ebube n'afọ mefu na bịara isi anụ ka ọ Sedrak bịara isi ha anụ ka ha taa anụ ma o rie nke nwa ibi onye gbakwuru ebe a kelee Sedrak sef mere arụ sef bikos na mgbe nwa mgbe na nna ya nwụrụ o nwere ihe o kwuru ọtọ ihe ụtọ o nwekwu ihe o mere ihe anyị ọ batara ọ nọ Legọs akwarachawo nne ya ọbịazie onwere ike bịa ka o mekwa agwụ ya ma mee nke ọbụ na ọ sọrọ ya wute ya mụsị ma ihe niile ọ gbasara m it's not on my business onye ọbụla cross my path and crush onye ahụ nwe onye mụ na mmadụ ji nye mma na-ekwu the truth nkwucha ya ana m agara onwe m ịpụta efu ma etufu na m ọnụ m pụọ m na-agara onwe it don't fit me that is it na mmadụ ahụ nwere achite ewu na amara Chineke onweghị onye nwe ndụ ya ọ Chineke nwe ndụ ya we are living it by the grace of God so otu ọbụla esiri dị ana m ekele gị na-asịkwa na ọ ga-adịrị ụmụ ọmụrụ niile na mma n'aha Jizọs Kraịst bụ onye nwanyị amen kere onye nkara nnukwu ụlọ ewu mate na-atụ egwu Mamilite Electrical thank you very much daalụnụ Sunday ga-amara ya ma n'aha Jizọs amen.
See this idiot. His sister is the one that has been upholding him even in his business. His sister is the one that the car he's driving now, his sister bought it. His sister that married in another family and they take money from there to be establishing them. And this idiot running his mouth. I did not tell him anything. I did not offend him in any way. But why these people always saying like somebody is, all the nonsense he just said about me, that maybe I came back to Erokwagumo or Imago, they accuse you for, you are doing some voodoo things over them and all that. And these people, they are actually the one doing that. He's a Catholic church member. If you know what Catholics do, when they are in need, when they have problem, they go to native doctor because they are even church doctrine support that. Give to God what belongs to God and give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar. Anglican may be really sick for you to drag him to native doctor, but a Catholic church member. So that's why they know all that. They know what is going on. They know what they're doing. And they think everyone is like them doing the same. I am above all that. If they know me, ask any native doctor, take my name, take my picture, go give any part. They will tell you, man, leave that guy alone because I stand kakaraka. I asked people to come and eat. I didn't ask them to come and walk. I didn't ask them to come and contribute. Like my younger brother Martin that said that they buried, I was not there. Excuse me, I was there. I am the one that built the house. The water they used to do the burial, my water. I'm the one that do the borehole. The electric light, the power, the light they use for all the burial, I'm the one that bought the 2 generators. How can you tell me I'm not there? I'm the one that put the house in order the way it is for them to, and they didn't even care to take care of the house like that. I came back and spent a lot of money also to fix it, which I think the next voice will be either from my younger sister, the lousy younger sister in Aba. So that's the one you are about to hear. So when they say that I didn't bring anything or say anything about my father's death, number one, it's a Christian burial. Understand that. My father is a knight in Anglican church, and I know it's a Christian burial. I said, with the knowledge I have, if I'm there, I will not allow any priest any pastor to come to conduct anything there. I will ask Omonna to join me and bury my father. But my father died in May. They did not bury him in May. They did not bury him in May when he died. They did not bury him in June. They buried him 28 August. That's more than 2 months after his death. So if you're talking about real burial, they did not bury the real body. They buried the body they messed up with in a mortuary. That's not African burial. And you won't say I must be there because I was not there when he died. Why must I be there when he will be buried or when he was buried? I was in America. Unless you're telling me to enter flight immediately, overnight, and come there. Wait, you say you can't hear me? Microphone. Let me turn this off. Can you hear me now? If you didn't, you can hear, but it's not well or what? Mr. Ibrahim. Kama, you can hear me, but can you hear me clearly now? Do you hear the voice recordings? Let me see. We can't hear you well. So what is going on? I don't understand these basic things. Excellent. Can you hear me well? I want to make sure if you're not hearing me, it doesn't make sense. So I can start all over again if you didn't hear me. I want to make sure if you're not hearing me, it doesn't make sense. I can hear this. Yeah, so what is going on? It's stuff. Or is it Facebook stuff? See? Currently living in Spain. Yeah, so it's okay here. Let me continue. So I can hear it, like I replay it using my phone, and I can hear that it's loud and clear. So I don't know. I even removed the I just removed the Bluetooth also. Maybe sometimes it connects to my speaker and be doing such thing. So these people, I did not ask them to come and give me anything. I only called them to tell them because since my father is late, automatically, as the firstborn or head of the family, I want to tell them, a lot about me so they understand. In case anything happens, I won't have issue with them. That's all. I didn't call them, oh, come and work with me, come and work for me, all that. I don't need them for that. And when they say they spend money to bury my father, they are lying. They did business because if you say you spend money to bury my father, you don't supposed to collect money from people. Those people that say they pay you condolence visits and you collected money from them, you invested money and you made money back. So why are you upset that social person did not bring? You make people to contribute. They raise money. As my younger brother said, they raised 3 million. Only 3 million to bury a night in Anglican church. It's a shame that after my father labored for church, St. John Anglican Church, Fege Onitsha, and St. Andrew's Anglican Church, Ibubu Muchu. This, how they buried him. My younger brother in Spain that saying spend millions, only spend 900,000. I can get the voice where my brother Emeka was giving them a rundown of what people contributed. Although in another place he said that he later bring another money that make it 1.5 million. But he said he spent millions. He didn't. He lied. And he lied because he's a liar. As a Christian, he's a liar. He was baptized to lie. He was confirmed to lie. So he was raised to lie as a Christian. Okay. So that's the two I just showed you guys. Then the third one, let me play it. That's
agara m ụlọ this morning wee hụ ebelebe na-egbu be anyị Shedrack lọtara ihe mma na ọ bịa ịkwa mpa anyị mana ọ dị ka m nọrọ na ọ na-akwụ onwe ya echi niile ọ gara igbu na amata o ji akwụ onwe ya echi niile alara m n'ụlọ hụ na a na-epenti ahụ ụlọ niile na-amata isi na ahụ ụlọ niile ihu be ya mebichara emebi o ji okwute na-awụchichi ebe niile na ọ ga-akwụ onwe ya echi ya jichi ike ihe mma nwa anwa gaa n'ili mpa anyị chere aja otu a mpa anyị chituoro ebe a nke ọ ga-echi eduoro sọsọ ndị mble mụrụ obere ewu ndị gara za ya oku zachaa ya oku ọ sị ha bịa ka a ga gụọ ala ọnụ ha soro Shedrak gawa so ọ bịaziri iklem diọkpara ọ jụrụ mpa anyị na ndụ jụ mpa anyị na ọnwụ mpa anyị nwụzi ọ bịazi iklem diọkpara ndị na-ala ala na-ala ọ na-asị ha chere ka eke ala wichi ala mpa ya ore bie n'isi eji eke ala ụnụ mụrụkwa anya ndị nke nwoke ọ kpọrọ mitin akpọ mitin ọkpọrọ ndị nke nwaanyị anụ m nọ ndị nke nwoke ka ọ kpọrọ mitin si aka agala ala ha bile soro ya ha karịsịa na nwunye ha bịara ugbu a na ka mpa anyị rebigodo olu bifo agawa ire ala ha soro Shedrak agawa ire ala ụnụ mụrụkwa anya unu berekwa ebere bye bye.
Now that's my younger lousy sister. Hear what he said. She said. Now these are the people that believe when they die they go to heaven. Now if she believed my father went to heaven or is in hell, whatever she believed, they say if you do well you go to heaven, if you don't do well you go to hell. So Christians automatically believe every Christian go to hell, especially when they are born again. Okay. So why are you talking about, your father has not rotten in the ground and they will come to share land? What concerns his death and the sharing of land? The land has been sharing, it's been many years, he's been dodging to share, using me as a excuse. He said that it's when I come, I said, okay, my woman is there, my woman can represent me. My younger brother living in Abuja also went down December for them to share it. He still rebuilt them. I didn't complain. I'm an American citizen. Do you think I will leave America to come drag land with anybody? But these people keep accusing me. He came to say, no, I came to here for, I called the men that we share the land for us to go know the land first. We haven't talked about which day are we going to share it, just to go. And I have the videos. I recorded it with this, my phone. When we went there, I recorded what we have, the land. Let me see, show, I have all the videos here. Remember, that's before my invention. Look at this. It's me and my younger ones. We went. See? I think this is the first one in, is it Igbo, we call it. Let me put the voice. See? That's them. There's another video where we went to see the land. This is another one. This is another one. Now, this is another one. See? Me and my brothers. Me and my brothers. Okay? It's good. Be recording anything you're doing with your family members. This is another one. These are the lands we went to see. Now, this is when we're done with Gambia, okay? Then this one is by Ugwame. If you know where the old Salvation Army Bubumuchi used to be, opposite Charlie Unigwe. This is, our Umunna have lands there, so they share them in small bit. This is the last one, okay? And so you hear that stupid lady, what she said about me, about her father, and whatever. She went and saw exploits that I was doing, spending my money. That road, they're supposed to fix it, they did not fix it. They did not. That house, they're supposed to repaint it, they did not. But I came, repainted the house, put ties all around it. Yeah? Make the place beautiful. So when they see it, they'll be like, oh, come on. They attack me because many years they have the meeting not to associate, have anything to do with me. I cannot do without them. But they see me thriving. I don't care about, I'm living here all by myself. What make you think without them? Or what made them think without them, I cannot live? I don't need them. They are the ones that need me. Just like Africa don't need the world. Other races. It's the other races that need Africa. We don't need them. They are the ones that need us. And I stay woke. Iswaf. Okay, so that's my younger sister. The next will be my mother. That my younger sister, after she left village, so she went and gingered my mother. So she made that video voice recording in Onisha where my mother is living. Okay, so that's so also she gingered my mother to make this voice recording to my younger brother Ifani. That got one living in Spain. He said, our mother now, so she has chosen who is following her. So anyone that do what I asked them to do, like Casey or Chibike, they weren't following me. Like I need somebody to follow me. No, in fact, I was the one helping them. Okay, so but she took it against them. So listen first. Listen to her, a mother. Listen. Adobe. Let me start it again. Mhm.
Achọkwara ka atụbọja anwụ kwụ ya na kelechukwu tụbọja anwụ na-achọwo ndị ụka emeka ọ na-esogharị m ka onye ama anyị so ha bịara ka m makwuo ma nkwuo na ebube m ka ha lie m mụ na ọkwesọ na anụ ya na-ekwu mụ na a na-aba na-azọchi foto ụpaga bịa bụrụgboro ụzọ bụrụpụta foto ụpaga na palọ tụwuo m ga-evute foto edemeghatakwa vụrụkwa ọzọ tọpụga Chidrak enwe nka ya na nwunye ya ji agha were bịa ọ na ihe niile Chineke mere nka dị ndụ taa so anọ mbe m n'ọnụcha kịta ọlụ na nlọta kịta anyị ize Emeka mechara Emeka aghọta agba ma Chiedu ha si ebe ka ọ tụbaji ya ala ka ejegoroli ala mata ihe obu n'obu nwa ihe ọ na ka ọsọ ụnụ ga-adị ekwu ma ụnụ kwụcha ịga ịga ya kpamkpam a ga-aje ji ala anị ya sa Kelechukwu sosi ka ala ka o rechachi ala were zuzu gaba na Abuja eme ihe ọ kụtapụrụ na Abuja ọ nọ kamgbe onye naira ebine ka anọ ọnụ kọchara ka nyere m ego njiri Kelechukwu zọ nyere m ego Kelechukwu anyekwa naira taa ruo taa emebakwa ka a na-iko bọọlụ Kelechukwu kama na akọbara gị akọ wee ka ma nnukwu ihe ede Shedrak atụkọta na arụ kọkwuo na eme ihe na shed pụ na-erekọ ya nye Chibuike ya were ṅụrụgo uvu jegharịba Chibuike o ji efebe ọ ga-efe arụchi ya ọ na-efe ebe a ọ ga-anọ n'ụlọ febe arụchi nkọba gị ihe ngabiga na ihe akwasa agwakwara mba odo Chineke ka mee nka dịkwa ndụ tata so nwa mba na ihe niile na-ekwu ụlara gị ndị ihe ji je bule nwe Emeka na Chiedu bụ ha aghọtadịghị nke dị akpọ onye ma na gị nwa sọpọtụ ya ka mgbe ụwa ma nkwado ụnụ niile akwụrụzọ a maka ọ na-ahụ emechi mpụtara okwu iche na aka gị gbaka mma na-esọpọtụ ha arụ ka mgbe ụwa ịmụta ga sọpọtụ ha arụ ama ndịlata na akọ na rụchacha arụ ama ndị na akọ na gị onye nwe ya kwupụ so Shedrak si ya ọ bịara akwụ onwe ya bụ papa nke ọ bụ mkwa ọ dakwu ka ọkwa mana ọ bụ m ka o ji akwa ọ bụ nwe ka o ji akwa onwe ka ọ na-akwa echi anyị izu ụmụba agbụrụ tọrọ ya ọzọ mmadụ ole ndị ma eziokwu tọrọ ya ọzọ ọ na-ego ozuzu ruo ebe gịnị akọkwa gị ọ bụrụ dịdị ka ebe ịma nji abịrịkọba bịakwetara ihe nya ahụ jee deka ntụpụ ole ka oche ma ọ dị oche a na-ebukarị na baza ya paakị ebe niile oche ọ dị ebe a ndọ mbụ ole ka ọ dị nsapụ m n'ihu biko onye aka gwadebere ya nọrọ onwe maka m ga-anọrọ m ka na-ele ihe niile a na-eri arịrị na-ebe akwa ya otu na Emeka gbara ọzọ lọta mgbe m nọrọ be m ọ kaara mma aka Emeka adịkwa na ihe aka Chiedu adịghị na ya ọ tụ ha na-abụ ka mgbakakwu nna azụ n'aka chi m obi niile a iwe ji na-ewe ebe ha chefuru ịkọrọ mana aka nwee ike Emeka bụ n'obodo abịakọrọ tebụl ọrụ gị ihe niile ha bụ n'obe ha gaji akọrọ gị ihe niile enweghị ji eme aghara ịkọrọ gị ihe niile maka ihe Emeka na-agwa na moto ovu na-alụ wee bụ ọkwa nwere ihe ife anya ọ na-aba onye ọbụla ọ sọpọtụrụ Shedrak ọ na-ife anya ọgwa oye bụ ụzọ karata ọjị dị ka a ga-asọpọtụ ya ha sọpọtụ ya nwa ma ekwezitu nwa ya atụpụrụ m ọnụ nwa ya tụpụrụ m ọnụ ma anya nwa ọbịa na-aga rara ndụ na-ejegharị ka ọ ka nledebe ya eledebe ma m gbanwe mgbanwe ya na-ezuzugharị enweghị m efe mgbe Shedrak enye mmiri ka ọgụrụ mgbe m ga US Shedrak bụ na moto enwere ebe anyị jere ebe a 3,000 iru ebe a ịbịa na ọfịs nke onye ịkọwa ma nne gị ma nna nna gị ma ihe niile nwụrụ gị ma aha gị
otu a chiri ọmụgwọ onye niile kọcha edebe sand ya gakwa ebe ọzọ anyị jezu nga ugboro ịtọ n'aka asa na-akwụ Shedrack $200 n'aha m Shedrack were jikọọ na-eri mgbe na Shedrack ego Shedrack sị mgbe m na-arịa ihe atụ m o ji ya nọrọ Chineke ma ọ na-efe onye na-akọtacha ka ndị akọ nchebe ya niile ya ribe ọnwụkọ ọ na-eriri onwe ọnwụgo oredi mana atị ọdụ Shedrack anwụgo mana akpọsị ọdụ ndọ bee ndụ ọbụla ọdụ so ebere ị ga-eme onye agba ọnwụgo ahụ ka akalili papa m ụwa niile dị n'ụwa gị wee wepụta ego ụnụ kwụọ papa nkwapụ ya ya na-ewu ụwa niile ya na-agbanwe ekwensị oji nke ya bụ emenwe onye ga-eli di ya enwere ike anụ ya ga-ata ya ata ebe o mere nna ya otu anụ ya ga-ata Shedrack nwa obesi kwubere kpamkpam ka bụ nke a na-asọ mmadụ bụrụ nwa ya ọnụ anụ ya ga-eri ya ọjọọ ya nwụrụ anwụzi anya enweghị Shedrack ga-agbata asọ ọhụrụ anwụzi anya anụ ya ga-eri ya rie nwa ndị na-ejere ya oji ịgara nka Kelechukwu na-ekugharị Kelechukwu ekwe aka gakwa abịa nso Chibuike na-ekugharị ya nwe eji evu na ma were ribe na ma ha agawu ahụ ọ lụrụ ya na ọ na-aṅụ biya ha na-ekwugharị m na-elere ha
Yes, I know.
So biko nna ana m arịọ nke ọ bụ jụrụ
Money more. I can't remember money more. That's my mother. The woman that said I am the firstborn, the first person that opened her womb. You see how she turned, calling me now Ekwensu. She's ignorant of Ekwensu. Ekwensu is not devil. Ekwensu is not Satan. But Christianity taught our people that Ekwensu is Satan or devil. It's not. If you call me Ekwensu, Ekwensu is God of war. God of like the God our people had that if you have business transaction with somebody, they invoke Ekwensu that if you try to if you want to dupe the other person or if you want to cheat the other person, the Ekwensu, the God of war, will come and they war against you. Things that's equally yasu. So equally na the contract. When you mess it up, he will come after you. So that's why you see African leaders, they swear in with African force or African authority because they know it works. Swearing in with the Bible, swearing in with Quran doesn't work. That's why you see them looting and maltreating their people. So, but look at what my mother said. Don't she sound like a witch, bewitching her children because of what? Choosing who to go with and who not. So they made the meeting many years ago so I stood alone. Now she's against me and anyone who comes around me. She says she see me, of course. She's supposed to be proud that her son is like that, living his life. She lied too. When I asked her about the chase, she didn't say anything to me, But you see how she says she asked me to. She can't say that before me. She can't tell me that. She can't. My mother. She cannot say that to my face because if she say that, I will respond. I will tell her worse than whatever she will say. That's me. Even when my father was alive, among all his children, I was the only one that withstood him physically. Physically, I was not joking because I was telling him, you have to take care of your children, not outsiders. Because how can parents give birth to children? They don't care. All they have is wishes for their children to go and make money anyhow. How? But you see, my younger one, because he sided my mother too. So my mother now, is the one. He said, where was her Ihoma when he was in prison in Spain for 3 years? Where was this your God? Oh, if you think if you bless him, he will bless. If you curse me, I will curse. It can never happen. I've been saying this for years. No African Christian can curse African. No African Muslim can curse African. If curse works, Africans are the one that can curse African Christians or African Muslims. But we don't do such things because we live humanly. There's no curse and blessing in nature. We live humanly. We live naturally. If you don't agree with me, okay, we disagree. You go your way, I go my way. There's no reason for us to be fighting, having issue. But my mother thought all her prayers will work. It didn't work. It fell. Then he think maybe gingering other people against me will stand. All of them are under my feet, including my mother. My mother is under my feet. See what he's talking about, my younger brother living in Abuja. He said she never eat his kobo. Why would she eat his kobo? Has she ever started business for him? No. Kelechuku have been trying in his life. I was the one that, before I came to America, many years, I started business for Kelechuku. First, it was barbering shop. I paid for the rent and everything. I bought the TV and the generator. He was doing it in Lawanson through Lagos. Then after that, when CD was booming in Alaba International, I brought him over there. I started business for him also. The same Kelechuku, she's attacking now. Then, since they made the meeting and Emeka refused to help me, I was talking with Casey. Even during COVID-19, after COVID-19, I also sent him money to do business with his wife. My younger brother, that's 2020, or I think 2020 or 2020, after COVID-19, 2022. That was last year. I gave him money for business. Even one December, I gave him money to give to my parents. Tell him, don't tell them I am the one. Just pretend like you are the one that gave it to them. My own parents. They didn't know that. If not 2020 December, it would be maybe 2021 December. I did that. Okay, so, but see, he said the guy, they agreed that they will be sending him money for feeding, but he never gave him anything. He gave her anything. Why will your children be giving you money for feeding when you are doing business? My mother is doing business in Obomana, where they sell this palm oil in Old Ochanda, or I think in Banefo area. So why is she still depending on that? And she goes to church and waste money there. Okay, how about Chibike that she attacked? Chibike was just doing his thing. Chibike offended me when my mother engineered him, and he used that money to get married. The money made from my stuff. Then I came back. I didn't call Chibike for us to start, but I didn't call my mother anything. I was focusing on what I came to do, which is to put my place in order and show them who I am. I already know you guys rejected me. So why should I come when you are doing burial? Why should I come when you are in need of anything? You already made meeting and rejected me. You prayed and fasted against me. It did not work. I'm still standing. Without the help of your God or the help of your Jesus or without the help of your prayers. See, she's the one that pushed that guy to marry that woman. But see the nonsense she said against him and his wife. He said they are just drinking beer. And she even lied that, I said that they should sell everything in my father's shop and gave Chibike the money to go and smoke weed. But Chibike just told me last week, when my mother said, there's nothing in that shop. There's nothing in our father's shop. Yeah, I said, I learned that our father only goes to market around 12 o'clock where they do prayer and preaching. He's the one that leads them there. And after that, they will raise money, he will carry it and go back home. And this is, and the first time I came to Nigeria, I came with some money. I wanted to start business for Chibike, but my mother and our younger brother Emeka convinced me to give it to our father. They say Chibike is smoking, blah, blah, blah. But they rejected that guy. I keep bringing that guy in. It doesn't matter that he's smoking weed doesn't mean he's useless. It's still our blood. I was out to help him. That's why I gave him the contract of painting the whole world and changing the roof of the whole building. The guy that I sent money from here to Nigeria to change the whole roof, I never saw him face to face before. It's just on this woke nation. He's from my village, Uguaku. He's doing roofing. What is his name again? He's online also. He can hear me. But I sent almost 2 million, for him to do all that. I never saw him. I trusted him and sent that money. I didn't send it through my woman or through anybody. I sent it directly to him. And he was there last time I came. He came also because there was a place that was leaking, that the room that Casey is staying. I called him, he fixed it. I said, how much? He said 10,000. I gave him the money. So these people did meeting to expel me as their brother. I don't have problem with that. I'm still living my life. The only reason why they cannot chase me out of that family is because I'm the firstborn. That's the only thing that I hold against them. And whatever they make against me is against them. Because I am the firstborn. Natural order. It's not a spiritual thing. It's not a religious thing. It's not a title. It's a natural thing. But do you think, look at me, do I look like someone that's looking to go and claim firstborn? I don't claim it. It's naturally there. And I say Casey is the one representing me, whether they like it or not. Because they rejected me, but he came. Had he been rejected me, so I will not, but I will be coming doing my thing. And that's why I started this Bedike event, which I will try to be doing every year, inviting people from all over the world. If they're available, please come. They look at my mother, sounding like a bitch, like a witch, bewitching her own children. Bewitching her own children. If your children don't give you money, they are evil. If they give you money, yeah, they are your children. Many mothers are like her. Christian mothers, Muslim mothers, spiritual mothers, religious mothers. They are just like my mother. You teach us that God can heal, Jesus can heal. Then you want us to bring money for you to go to hospital. What happened to the healing in the name of Jesus? What happened to the healing in the name of God? If you say because you ask me money, I say go ask your God. That's why you are against me. How about that you are God that has not given you money? Why are you not against that God as you are against me? I did not offend you. Not giving you money did not mean I offend you. You say I brought her to America. She's not the one that paid anything for America. She even said my woman also, both of us come with war. War for what? No, we came enjoying. We used flight from Lagos to East. We just came to have fun, not to fight anybody, not to. My woman, I was there when she told me I'm going to greet my mama. She went and greeted her, but hear that woman lying, saying that my wife didn't come and greet her. Even if she didn't come and greet you, is that a problem? It's not. When we came in, did you come and welcome us? She didn't. She's talking about the picture of my father. Since I built that house, it was only my picture in that parlor. My father and mother's pictures are in their old parlors. They refused to leave that old house. I was even the one that persuaded them to come to new house. Because remember, originally my father wanted me to build upstairs. I said, no, I'm not building upstairs. I build downstairs. It was only my picture in that parlor. Now, that house have two parlors. I make sure I tell them, this first parlor is for public, like people coming to see us. That's where you will entertain them. But this bigger parlor that you have to go down to go in is for the family, me and my brethren. That's what instruction I gave to them. My father picture never entered that parlor. Never. So, but when they did the burial, where they put the coffin for sightseeing and however they do that, it was in that public parlor. Right? So after that, that's where you're supposed to keep his picture. Because that's where you put the coffin, and that's the public parlor or general parlor where people from outside should be entertained as guests. But do you know what this woman did? She went and took my picture, my photo away from that parlor. The parlor, the chairs there, I'm the one that built them. The dining room, I'm the one that built them. The television, I'm the one that built them. DSTV, I'm the one that built them. Put it there. Everything in there, I furnished the house. Then why will you take my picture and put a picture of a dead person there? I'm alive. That means you say I don't belong here. Where I built? I've been staying, even when my father was alive, if I stay in that parlor, they say they're coming to pray. I say, no, they have to get out. You can't pray in there when I'm there because I am the builder. Not now that my father died and started doing that. No. My father was the Ezebube they are answering now. I'm the one that changed from Ezango to Ezebube. I'm the one that gave them that family name, Ezebube. Me. Yet, you see what a mother was saying against her own children because of money, because of religion, because of faith in God. Okay, let's say I am wrong. Case is wrong. Chibike is wrong. As a mother, what is she supposed to do? Especially now that your husband is dead. Can't you think, how about your firstborn? But no, she will still want to prove that I am wrong. I am the devil. His God, her God is fighting. And that's bullshit. Your God is useless. Cannot do anything to me. Your Jesus is useless. Cannot do anything to me. And everyone who comes against me in the name of God, in the name of Jesus, all of them are under my feet. They are already defeated before they even thought of coming to me. For you people to see, because this thing is happening in many families. Mothers splitting their families. And they will be that, they come with that cheap blackmail. They begin to cry. You see what she was saying? I came to bury her too. And that's why I say, what's wrong with if you die, you'll be buried. But she will die as a Christian. I will not be there also during her burial. I cannot attend Christian burial, no matter who is involved. He said Christians are burying somebody. You will never see me there. I will never attend it. But, I forgot to say something that my younger sister said that if I touch the sand of that grave, I will lay like my father. She's stupid. I use shovel. I have the picture here. I took the picture and sent it to my brother to share it with them. I took the picture, of course. I can do that. I have the power to do that. I took shovel and dig it twice for not just hand. I dig more than she can. I took the picture when I did that. That's the grave right there. And I took the picture right there. I took the picture there. This is another one. See? I'm the one that did that. That's the grave right there. I take the sand to. That's why when I left village back to Lagos, my younger brother called them. I tell them, this guy has went back to Lagos, so he did not die. Nothing happened to him. I'm flying. The plane I use fly over all their causes, all their intentions against me. Now this is the last one from that my last younger sister. After I responded, showing them everything I have done for them. So why are they against me like that? I've done a lot for these people. This idiot, my younger sister, her firstborn daughter, I paid for the hospital bills. She died. I still sponsored that. The second one she have now that is alive, I'm the one that paid the hospital without seeing the husband. When they marry her, the husband did not recognize me, or our people call it iluru nwai. And my father was saying the man did not finish doing the traditional thing he's supposed to do, so he's still owing the family. But I found out the man is woman rapper. That's why my sister is running her mouth. Okay, so she began to say this nonsense after she leaves. I spent time. I was waiting to board in Moritala Mohammed, Lagos. That's where I was waiting, and I replied them. Very long stuff. So this is what she said.
Big message, wow. Send the Charaga because send the Resha drag. Hello? Kelech couldn't send the message, wow. Send the Charaga because send the Resha drag. Because we are nothing but a total betrayer. Shadrach, yes, can jog able. Is it that you are the firstborn and they are claiming the compound? Which firstborn? Who make you the firstborn? What do you mean of firstborn? If deny empire, deny young my, then who are your parents? You better go and look for your parents. You Obun is in Ola. Maya his no more, empire his no more. The firstborn who knew, not in that family. Here I name Maggie. For how many years in Obodo, you were nothing to show for it. If there go someone from A to Z, Otishi help on you, Otishi help on you, shame on to you. Imana Brogono, Erigeri, Richard Yegi change, stupid idiots. In a claim firstborn. Check good your history. From Umaje, he's only hearing that this family useless. Manachina kaine faga hekwe. Look at when you understand their own way you were. KB standard. You know, Obodo Ibo for how many years? Ndị niile gị na ha so go obodo Ibo enwecha na property n'obodo Ibo. Ihe bi n'ogbe ndị ara. Ọ ihe mere na mmanya nọtala US. I were ego nwaanyị mmadụ a na-akwụ ya for how many years wee na-eri nri. Eche na-enwe onye nwoke. Imagine you. Imere onye nke imere onye nke Shadrach nyere m ego ole. I nyere m 5,000 eji 5,000 ya kwụ ụgwọ ụlọ. Can I ask question? Since that day, decided to cut anything about you can porondo. Amamu ni bukos apariga. Maya bonagon, paya bonagon, and don't want to so arrogant. If you are in shape, look at you. You may no mugaro saperape. Na family is zebube. Can ask question about whenever Adobe. My value na family mluruji. Na today, I'll mail landlady. Don't want to hear one. Can you hear idiots are brown? If you in a ragged one, you can't get Kurugan, Korogana, and Sashagin taking Angasa Casamagina. Because such a go send that a message when Uquizi send them. Oh, Nikogane sendry, Tondaga Bobia. Can you a mother? Where gave me Shadrach in a Maya Uono? It's not possible. When I got what Shadrach and I carrier, Yakwado Lotawa, or less Moga Lota Zoom Chuozo. Imagine. Now, no, you got representing a family, not Kilechku, who is Kilechku and who is Shadrach. Idiots. Imokadimin of firstborn. Kwesịrị carry everybody along. Give them no more zugudoshi. Black one mine in a richer. Men and mama my own Golandis today. Then that the whole family useless. Me run on up on my witch. You are the worst witch I have ever seen. That woman is an angel because I can bunaga, and that's what kept me going. Imagine you in a mesh drag. I went for a gay. In one lot again. Nga or a woman I get kegiri. Keep Lizzie Mariaho. Look at the only very clam firstborn. Erolo. Alanos will be the foundation. Away begin a rocha duplex, but I got him as he begin a row. Forums to be forums to in close to 1 million. Only want to contribute good to Jimmy Tirego. So that is a family house, and you are no longer part of our family. So each claim firstborn, Giga Quez Rebo. Kez Rebo go she get being Kitagi. It's up on my man, my idiots. If you are equal, each the one again get cotton. Look at the chair dinner with Terano. Ever chair do Baraga Balia. Oh, you butcher do Sorega Sulia. Igarubudo Ibo. You know, I hagade. Konya for a good boss Lina Nani. We must not Nanny is shining. Guinea Larry. Elotebano, Urego my lota meche, Bejike, for Snega and Ganga talking at Pere. Elotana. You hear that you can have voice message now one day na my ga nkwana my on to John my is not dying now. Oga kanka kapa kapo before now and don't worry you never smell muchu. Uti biara biazu zo na nkempai. Try ya na report so go mada ga kege iri na nkuchu. Umada ga kege iri na nkuchu. Aka m na-eche ihe nga gwa ga etete chebenya. Mabe ma adjective nga eji qualify anu ma no de kage. Fugido shi na the family we the family red that useless. Ere mai kuchiri gi me na ewu gi. Ina saga akwụkwọ for subjecting youth under slavery. Unushi. Ego nwanyị mmadụ kwesịrị inweta n'obodo oyibo. Ọ gị were na-eri. Ọ gị mere oji na ọ n'obodo oyibo dutu nwee ezigbo ebe obibi ị ga-ebi. Ị gara obodo oyibo ime ebube dike. Ihe a na-eme ka ị nwere ọnụ ikwu okwu. For gị nwa ụsọ madịna. Imeghe ọnụ ọzọ gwa mma ya okwu ọ na you are done for nke gị agago. Agadi nka, anti nka. Ị bịara ikwu okwu na mma ya ịkpalere gị mma ikwu nka who are you? Mụtakwa maka o meghị ihe a Shadrach mere mma ya. Mwa na-ekpe dịka ekpere na-enwe nwa m ga-eme m ya. Even nwa ga-achọ ime m ya Chineke enyekwara m ya. So Shadrach na Somad na you people should go to hell. I don't care. Kelechukwu onye iberibe werekwa meseji a send ara ha. Ana m eche gị. Akwa ihuru ụmụchu ana m eche gị.
Yeah, that's my lousy younger sister. He said, but she's a buffoon. Yeah, let me show her current picture. I see that she's stupid. She can't even take care of herself. But her husband is a woman rapper, so she can be run. Now, this is her in front of the house I built, the car I bought for my younger brother, Emeka, and the borehole tank is one. The lighting is too much on it, right? Okay, see, thank you. Yeah. You see, that's her, the fat pig. Now that's the car I bought from America here, Hyundai, for my younger brother. That's the house, and that's the borehole. Now she says she's landlady. She was living in a slump when I sent money to her. Then I think it was 100,000 that I sent for them to move out of that place because she was having issue with her mother-in-law, and the children of that woman living in abroad left her husband. They say it's because of her, and now the husband think he's charmed. They used to, his sister used to charm his brothers living abroad to abandon them, but it's because of my sister. She got bad mouth. When she see you face to face, she'll be crying. She can't do anything. She is an idiot and certified one. Here the nonsense she's saying, and my mother also says similar things she said. How can you say that uh, somebody wish you dead or want you to die? You will die. It's not a wish. Nobody can wish you dead and you die. No. You can't pray for somebody to die, that person dies. No. Unless that person put themselves in harm's way, or maybe that person made mistake. But nobody dies because you wish them dead. Nobody dies because you pray for them to die. Nobody is suffering because you pray for that. And if you think the causing or blessing of your parents works, so why are you suffering? Now it's now she started working. Before she weren't working. Depending on, I have brothers in America and Europe. So Jimmy was sending money to her before she get locked up. I've been sending money to her, helping her. Even my woman, she's running her mouth against. My woman has been carrying her family. When her children were sick, she always called my woman and she will send her money from Lagos. But look at what evil, godly people are. The person that help you in time of need, you are attacking that person now. Her husband say no, they are defending their mother. Who is coming to kill their mother? Who is coming against their mother? Nobody is against their mother. Their mother is using them all. Okay, she talk about maybe I was stealing my mother's Hollandis. Please, now, was my mother dealing on Hollandis or what? Or she got some apart Hollandis? At least my woman was buying her Hollandis every Mother's Sunday, every year, sending her money every time. When my mother was going for the interview in American Embassy, my woman housed her in their own house for 3 weeks, taking her around in her own mother's car and feeding her. Initially, she's be like, my mother is picky, like me sometimes, but she's too picky. So until I think after 2 or 3 days, when hungry really hammer her, she start eating food there. The second time he also went for the American Embassy interview. Still, my woman was the one that housed her. My younger brother living in Italy before, but now in Spain. Anytime he wants somebody to help him in Nigeria, he calls my woman. She always help them, all of them. Chinedu, he say now, I cannot speak in the type of English Chinedu speak. I am contributed in his training. Even the last exam he had, he cried to my woman, begging for money. My woman sent it to him. The car he's driving now, he say he want to buy a car. He sent the money. The money was not up to there. I put 200,000 to complete it. And when we send it to Nigeria, he could not clear it. He could not afford even to pay for the driver that will bring the money to East or register the car and put a plate number on it. I pay for that. But hear what she's saying. If Adibin are not talking, people will think they are right. No, they are wrong. They are wrong. They are liars like they are God. And I don't give a fuck about them. The same way they rejected me, I reject them forever. I don't want to have anything to do with them. And I will deal with them legally as it's supposed to. And that's what I did. I notified her husband. So he won't say I didn't tell them. because I'm more family before so that's my family. Some of you are passing the dissenting in your family, passing through dissenting in your family, but the truth will prevail according